Hi everyone, I'm back with a coffee cup reading. This is going to be general messages. So I'm just doing one pile. And before I start, I also had some channel messages. I was doing some auto writing. So I'm just going to do that first and then I'll move on to the coffee cup. Okay, so let me just. So the number 66 and the number 88, this has been really showing up of late. 6 is the number of love, harmony, balance, adjustments, compromise, the planet Venus. And for 8 I was getting, it's abundance, prosperity, wealth. 8 is also like the infinity sign, right? I'm also getting as above so below. So everything is just a reflection of our inner world, and that is what gets mirrored as our outer world. With 8 I also get travel and movement. So you may be seeing these numbers either 6 or 8 or 66 or 88. I was also being shown a mirror. Now this could be a literal mirror, or metaphorically speaking, it's like this number 88, like as above so below. Okay, so everything that you're seeing on the outside is just a reflection of the inside. I'm also getting the message that basically whatever we see outside is what we are projecting outside. So our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings, everything is just being created by those very things. So everything is basically a reflection of our inside world. Now with the mirror, I was also getting that somebody here may be into mirror magic. Okay, you may be using the mirror to manifest. Some of you may be doing mirror work. You can Google mirror work. There are lots of articles about how to go about it. The other thing is mirrors are also a portal. Okay, you can also use this to do manifestation, and mirrors can also be used as a gateway to astral travel, to go through different dimensions. Okay, some of you may be experiencing ascension symptoms, which could look like exhaustion, delays. This could be delays at work or delays with things that you're wanting. You just feel like things are moving really slow. And another thing, you may feel like you are moving really fast, but everything around you feels like it's moving really slowly, and you're wondering why it's taking so long for the world to catch up. Okay, that's the other thing I got right now. The next message was, you may be feeling like you're constantly avoiding glitches. Okay, like in the Matrix, it was literally like this. It's like you're constantly shuffling, trying to avoid problems, or you solve something and then you feel like something else comes up. The word that I was getting was like you feel like there's just no respite. Okay, it's like you jump one hurdle and you feel like you're done, and then it's smooth for a little bit, and then you feel like there's again something thrown in. So for some, this is like constant issues cropping up, and this may make you feel very restless. It may be causing a lot of anxiety, and it's just this feeling like I just want to relax and keep my feet up, but it's like you just don't get that chance because you feel like just after you finished one thing, something else is coming up. The color bronze, and with the color bronze I was getting, it's asking you basically to stay, the word I got was muted. Okay, which means keeping a low profile. Right now is not the time to tom. Okay, keep your personal life private. Say or share only what is required at this point of time. Okay, so this could be specific for someone here. The next message was, it's like you're just trying to stay afloat till you reach the shore, and this is going to come in the next 1 to 2 months, where you start to feel more stable, where you start to feel more grounded. Right now it's like you're still feeling uncertain, like where am I really headed, or you know where you're going, but it still feels like it's a feeling of unsettled. Okay, the next I got was a beehive. So bees could be significant. So if you see a bee, this would be a bee or a beehive, then take this as a confirmation. And I was getting the structure of the honeycomb, and the message I'm getting is, for someone, it's bringing more discipline and more structure into your life. And the next was something to do with Italy, and I got Italian shoes. And the message I was getting was to invest your time, your energy, and your money in things which are it's basically quality over quantity. The next I got was frankincense, lemongrass, and limoncello or limoncello, however it's pronounced. Okay, so these were the 3 fragrances or essential oils or herbs. Maybe you make something with these herbs, maybe it's a herbal concoction of some kind, maybe it's a tea, maybe it's a sort of I was getting a spray. I think you get these different sprays to cleanse your space as well, maybe that's required for some. And I also got Archangel Haniel, and Archangel Haniel is about, well, angels don't really have gender, but this one comes through more as the divine feminine. Okay, so this also talks about the moon, it talks about the cycles, it talks about the different phases, it also talks about heightened intuition, it also talks about psychic abilities. And I think we also have the new moon coming up in the next 2 days. And Archangel Haniel also got like is the angel of faith, which is telling you and reminding you that regardless of whatever problems you're going through at this moment, it's asking you to have faith. And the way to connect with her is to meditate. Okay, you don't have to meditate necessarily for an hour. Just start with 5 minutes. If you're somebody new, just sit in a quiet place and just let your thoughts just flow through you. Okay, don't try to force yourself to meditate. Let it be natural, and as you get the practice, you can increase the time and meditate in a way that is fun for you. Okay, for somebody, meditation could be taking a walk in nature. So whatever makes you feel present, connected with your body, connected with your surroundings, I would say that is meditation. Okay, all right, so those were the messages. Let's get into your coffee cup. I'm seeing someone like lurking from the top, trying to look into what's going on with your life. So it just seems like a person who's very nosy. It's not negative, like it's not bad, but it's just someone who's nosy. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people just need to mind their own business, but anyways. Alphabet C, alphabet U. I was also hearing money magnet. So for some of you, you could be attracting a lot of money this month or the next or the coming months. I'm getting like you're pulling more clients, you're pulling more customers, increase in sales, increase in services. I also heard connect to earth more, and something to do about the earth's magnetic quality, the earth's magnetism, something to do with that as well. So earthing, grounding is very important. So spending time in nature, or like, walking barefoot, or if you're working from home, then maybe just staying barefoot for a while at least. I'm also hearing like you're unearthing something. Okay, like it's like you're digging something up from somewhere. What is that about? This could also be some property inheritance coming to you. It could also be that you're discovering something. It's like discovering treasure. Maybe if you lost something, you may find it again. I'm also getting like if you buried something a long time back. I'm also hearing time capsule, when one was in school or something. I think we used to all put chits or some notes or maybe certain items, and maybe you're getting together with these few people and reopening that box or that bottle or something in which you stored something up. But I see somebody digging something up. This could also be digging up something from the past. But I'm just seeing this as something like you're finding some treasure or some lost hidden gem. This could also be if you had a particular hobby or a particular skill, okay, that you left midway, or maybe you left it at some point of time because at that point you didn't have time to pursue it as a career. Maybe you will go back to this. If you're an artist, if you're a singer, you may get back to doing something creative as well. I'm seeing a lot of trees, nature spirits. I'm seeing fairies that are dancing. There are a lot of elves as well. I'm also hearing there's a book by Franz Kafka, I think. It's called Metamorphosis, and that's something like I'm seeing, like a human. This is the caterpillar turned into a butterfly, and this is literally the man who, becomes like a bug or a cockroach. I have not read the book yet, but I think that's what it's about. Basically, I'm getting the word metamorphosis. So for a lot of you, you're going through a major transformation and a major change in life. And I think with this magnet, it's like you're being pulled, okay, to this new phase of your life. It's like a new chapter, and you're emerging from the hollow, from the darkness, up into the light. For some of you, you have gone through the dark night of the soul, and you are now emerging. It's been a very tough and painful cycle for some of you here. It's not just the emotional pain, but I'm actually hearing it's like when you feel that your heart is bleeding, that's the type of energy that I'm getting, where you actually feel that. Like when you actually feel the heart pain and ache, I'm actually getting like over here, it's like this man who's obviously not wearing any clothes, and he's being pulled up. It's like resurrection. For some, this is like you're getting justice. It's giving me so much vibe of the judgment card. You're literally being resurrected. So if you thought that, this is the worst part of my life, or, it's not going anywhere, you're finally getting that freedom. You're finally getting, I don't know, I just see this man like free. I just see your soul, it's just being uplifted. For some, you're also being uprooted from a particular mess that you didn't know how to get yourself out of. Okay, it's like this tree, but it's overturned. So you are being uprooted from this situation. And here I see like there is a thunderbolt, there's angel wings. It's like as if the gods descended to lift you up from this situation. It's like the clouds have parted way, and for some I'm also seeing glory and victory. So this could be a celebration, this could be a promotion, this could be some huge achievement. Okay, it could also be like a graduation, a wedding, or something huge. I'm also seeing this huge dinosaur, but it's one of those herbivores, right? The ones that don't eat meat or animals. Oh, sorry, yeah, humans. There is a person or there is an energy. Okay, this could also be like a being of light that literally looks over you at all times and is protecting you, is shielding you. This could be somebody from a past life as well. I'm getting the letter Y, the letter V. V for victory for sure. You're definitely overcoming something. The letter H. Chinese year of the dragon. I just heard Jezebel. So there may be like a Jezebel energy in your environment. But again, they can't get to you. There's a lot of protection. This could be a female figure in your life. This person could be jealous of you. It could be a relative. Doesn't have to be. It's like after everything, the path right now just seems so clear. I'm also getting like something is being cleansed, okay? And this could be like toxins from the body, it could be your health, it could be people. You know, if you've suddenly had like a fallout with people, or you wonder why certain people are just not in touch with you anymore, maybe they've been removed from your life. And of course, I mean for the better. I'm also seeing a centipede. The letter R. I'm also seeing a couple of question marks. So I feel like for some of you here, there are certain things on your mind which have not yet been answered. And Spirit is saying, hold on, there's a reason. And you will get the information when you require it. I'm just seeing a person who's constantly questioning something, like it's like your mind keeps going on into a loop regarding something. It's like you're constantly stressing about something in particular and you have these questions in your mind. Okay, something unanswered. I'm also seeing the face like it's a skeleton, it's a skeleton, but it's happy, it's dancing. I'm also hearing retribution, the letter X. I think there is a finality, a closure to something. Okay, and I think it's not just you that feels happy, but it's like your soul feels like finally something like that in your life is going to make you feel like finally this chapter, this thing has come to an end, and is going to make you feel like I can't even define it. Peaceful, let's say peaceful. Okay. Something about the next full moon is significant. I am not sure when the next full moon is. So that would be, I think, 2.5 weeks from now. So something about that period of time would be significant. Okay, that would be in May. There's a mixed energy as well. So there's still going to be a little ups and downs, a little rough period, but then it will smooth out again. I just heard, don't force healing. Okay, don't force healing. Rather, don't try to speed up your healing. There's a reason it takes time, because there are these unprocessed emotions. So when you try to speed it up, one thinks that we have healed, but then suddenly it will, come back again. So don't try to force yourself to, okay, in 1 month I'm going to heal myself and then I'm going to be completely fine. So this is probably a very specific message for someone. It takes its own time, and let it. And I'm also hearing, what's the rush? Just the fact that you accept that I'm working on myself, or this is what I'm addressing, that itself is plenty. That itself is more than enough. Because healing is something it's not time specific. Healing is something that it's a journey. I would say it's a lifestyle. I don't want to burst your bubble or anything, but I'm just don't look at healing as a chore. Otherwise it's going to become stressful, and then you're going to be stressed about the fact that you're stressful, and that when you're actually healing you should actually feel peaceful. But it's not like that. Healing is very different from what probably textbook says, or what one sees, or what one is told. But I'm going to say healing is a lifestyle. This is not what I'm channeling, this is what I'm saying. But yeah, somebody needed to hear that. I also read this other interesting article, or there was a short video on, where this lady spoke about, why do people want their manifestations to speed up, or why do you want them instantly? The underlying reason is basically because you don't trust or have faith that you will get the thing that you desire, and that's why we want to manifest it immediately, because that validation gives us a sense of, oh, see, I manifested this. But if you trust the universe, you already know that you're going to receive it. So learn to trust the process and enjoy the process. Okay, I think we're done. This is also reminding me of the Wheel of Fortune. There's this particular bird or animal at one corner of the card, the symbol. So yeah, it's the Wheel of Fortune, and again, what goes up will come down, and the cycle keeps rotating, changing. And like I say, change is the only constant. So it's learning to be at the center, learning to be in the eye of the storm, regardless of whatever's going on in your life, learning to be centered. And I think that's one of the main messages of this reading, is learning to stay grounded, learning to stay balanced, right? Okay, let's take your cards. I'm just going to do them like this. So it's all right. I think these are quite a few. Also guided to take this deck. Thank you. I think the camera is all weird today. Butterfly. Oh, a change for the better. Remember the butterfly, the metamorphosis. So a change is coming for the better. The torch. Sorry about that. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Broom. New home, new attitude. Maybe that big wow moment could be you having moved into a new home, or maybe you're purchasing a new property. Quill. Get back to the basics. Months of the year, we have March. Somehow this reminds me of something in March ended and something new is beginning, because if you see these flowers, they sort of seem like they're wilting. Okay, so maybe there's some ending or closure in March. V for victory. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Remember the message, keep your private life private. Keep your personal life private. Okay, share only things which are required. Otherwise, just keep it yourself. The lion. Time to act. And we have bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. Okay. So something is coming to you on coming Tuesday, or coming Tuesday would be a significant day for you. I'm just seeing the the calendar because I don't know the date. So it's the 28th. So the 28th, the 29th, the 29th of April. Okay, could be significant for somebody here. Maybe it's your birthday, maybe you have some important announcement. And yeah, that's it. Alright guys, that was your reading. I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, take care.